Hi, my tubies. Sheila Truelove here with you. And I'm doing a series on the most popular questions about narcissists. Now, series number one. Do narcissists know they are narcissists? Well, in my personal experience, I think narcissists know exactly what they are doing. And worst of all, they get great satisfaction in doing it. It's all a big game to them to see how much they can get away with. I mean, let's think about it. If they didn't know their behavior was wrong, they wouldn't hide it from other people, now would they? They wouldn't turn it on and turn it off the way that they do. They see nothing wrong with what they do. Any personal problems they encounter, they place the blame on who? Yeah, you know it, and everyone else. The nature of this disorder does not allow for any personal insight because they can never be wrong. To be wrong would mean the exact opposite of their narcissistic disorder. They tend to do the things that they do on instinct, and they hardly ever take time to think things through before they do it. You and I already know that they are known to be impulsive, very impulsive. They view us, you and me, as inferior and weak for our emotions because we actually have feelings, and for being so stupid to let them play us the way that they've played us. So they see us as somebody inferior, dumb, stupid, what have you. They know that they're hurting people. I'm just going to sum that up really quick. They usually don't change because they feel it's acceptable and it doesn't cause them any distress. It's not causing no problem for them, so why in the hell should they change? Now, instead, they may use their narcissistic disorder to cause more harm because the alternative would be more unbearable for them, which would mean that they would have to take and accept responsibility for their actions. They would have to take on their feelings of shame, and they would have to begin this difficult work of getting rid of, their false self. That's work. Anyway, in summary, they're not victims. You're not crazy, and neither am I. Their behavior is not your fault or the fault of everyone else or even their substance abuse. You must give up thinking that way. Give up that lie that you keep telling yourself or that they keep telling you. And that lie that they keep telling you is that somehow it's not their fault. You know, it's out of their control or it's not fixable. They'll blame their behavior on anything except for themselves. They'll blame it on alcoholism. They'll blame it on drug abuse, childhood trauma, your actions of what you're doing, the kids' actions, problems at work, or think of anything else, and they will put the blame on anything except for where it belongs, which is where you and I both know. And they'll have you believing that if they, if I got more, if I went into therapy, if I go into rehab, maybe if I found God, maybe if I spent more time, maybe with you and maybe the kids, that my behavior will change. You don't give me a chance. They're not. Let me tell you, they're never going to change because they don't care enough to change. They don't care about your pain and suffering or the pain and suffering that they are putting their own children through, their own flesh and blood. They don't care. They'll never see the wrong or the error of their ways. They will never be accountable for their behavior, so you can forget about hoping that that's going to transpire because it never will. They will never, ever, and I hate to say this again, ever change. If anything, they're just going to be working harder and harder on trying to hide their bad behavior. They're going to try to do it better. So, if you want to learn more about this, you can go to thriveafterabuse.com and fairytaleshadows.com. Like I told you, I do the research for you. I think it's easier to hear it than constantly reading. You can just turn me on and you get to hear everything that you need to know. This is Sheila Truelove, truly loving you always. And until next time, we'll talk again. Bye for now.